break is over, and as always, the Arsenal Pulse, we are here to give you the latest updates regarding Arsenal Football Club. We are very excited as our team, Arsenal, is almost back for the weekend. We have 3 more days to go, but as far as we are concerned, let's look at the updates regarding what happened yesterday in the international break. So first, we'll start with the boy Glock 9. So Glock 9 fired Sweden to the World Cup after scoring in the last minute as they beat Poland 3-2. So this was actually very good performance from Gyökeres. He scored 4 goals in 2 games. Remember, in the first game versus Ukraine, he managed to score 3 goals as they beat Ukraine 3-1. Then yesterday he managed to also score in the last minute of the game. So let's check the goal that Gyökeres scored in the last minute. So this was actually a very good performance, world class. And you can see Sweden actually blessed with proper strikers. Gyökeres, Isak, they also have Elanga, they have Ayari. So you can see the kind of celebrations that were there in Sweden as Gyökeres managed to take his country to the World Cup. So this is the form that we want Gyökeres in, 4 goals in 2 games. So he will be back hungry and also ready to fire as usual. So this was a big win for Sweden, and they managed to dump Lewandowski's Poland, which is actually a very good battle. Let's look also at Italy. So Italy did the unthinkable yesterday, and they were dumped out by Bosnia and Herzegovina. And you can see our boy Calafiori will not be participating in the World Cup finals that are set to come in June in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. So the game ended 1-1, and Italy were actually given a red card in that game, and that was actually what made them not to perform, because that red card really derailed their efforts in that game. And Bosnia really struggled, and they managed to equalize. So Italy are the ones who scored first, then Bosnia managed to score again, and then it went to penalties. And there is when, penalties just luck, and anyone can win in a penalty shootout. So feel sad for Calafiori not be participating, but that is just football. There always be setbacks. So in another game, Uncle Nogard also was dumped out by the Czech Republic, and will not also be participating in the World Cup. So Czech Republic also managed to beat Denmark on penalties after the game ended 2-2. So penalties just luck, and anyway, it can go your way or it can go the other way. So Nogard will be coming back. He'll be having a summer holiday. Next, we have Gabriel Martinelli, who was participating in a friendly for Brazil, and also Dauman was participating for the under-18s of England. And Martinelli actually scored a very good goal as Brazil managed to beat Croatia. So let's take a look at the goal. You can see Martinelli on the counter-attack, usually dangerous as well. So this is what he does as a knack for scoring counter-attack or transition goals. And this is one thing that has made Martinelli not perform for Arsenal, because we usually play possession football. Martinelli is a player who needs transition, who needs counter-attacks. And you can see how deadly he is when there is a counter-attacking opportunity. So that was a very good finish from Martinelli, and we hope he can come back with that same form. Him and Gyökeres are looking like they are on form currently, and we need that in the upcoming games as well. So that was actually very good from Martinelli. He is looking to earn a spot in the Brazil national team, and that was actually fantastic, because that Brazil team is loaded with players. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, the Rafinha, they are brilliant players in that team. So you can see how the Brazil national team, they were really performing. So as for Italy, it was very shocking. 3 World Cups in a row. They won't be participating, and it's a shock because they have won four World Cups. They are behind Brazil. Brazil have won 5. Italy have won 4. So Italy will not be participating. Also, our last players were David Raya and Mosquera participated in a friendly against Egypt, which ended 0-0. So Christian Mosquera played 90 minutes while David Raya was substituted after halftime because this is just a friendly and they like to give players minutes to just experiment. It's not really a serious game. Also, Ben White participated for England as they were beaten 1-0 by Japan at Wembley, and also Miles Lewis Kelly provided an assist for Ethan Nwaneri as the England under-21s defeated Moldova 4-1 in a Carrow Road. So, as you can see, our players have actually performed well. The only 2 players maybe who can say have not had a good international break are Nogard and Calafiori, but most of our players have been informed and others have been withdrawn due to injuries. And regarding Miles Lewis Kelly, there was an article which I saw, and the England under 21 manager was saying that Lewis Kelly is actually very good in midfield. And for people who don't really understand football, most people say that Miles Lewis Kelly plays as a left back. But if you actually watch Arsenal games, Miles Lewis Kelly, when he's playing in the left back position, he usually comes inside. He usually inverts into midfield and starts to play as a midfielder. So most people don't understand. They look at the formation and they see Lewis Kelly as a left back, but he isn't a left back. He's a inverts into midfield. It's like what Zinchenko was doing. When Zinchenko came, used to come into midfield, but he was not actually a fullback. So I can understand why Arteta usually plays him at left back because the system allows for him to drift inside and create an extra man in midfield. So Lewis Kelly had a good international break, and we hope that he may start in the Southampton game versus Arsenal in the FA Cup, which I'll be doing a preview with. Stay tuned on Friday, and we hope that he can get the form and fitness in order to maintain that left back spot, which is heavily contested by Calafiori, Hincapié. So the competition for places at Arsenal is quite heavy. So in other news, Chelsea Women versus Arsenal Women is actually going down tonight, the second leg of the quarterfinals, and Arsenal Women, the European champions, have a 3-1 aggregate lead. So this is a game in which it is going to be a huge clash as the Arsenal Women are looking to reach the semi-final for the second year in a row, and they are looking to retain their crown as well. In the other semi-final, Manchester United are leading Bayern Munich women, and also Barcelona and Real Madrid are yet to face off in the second leg, of which you expect Barcelona women to come through. So the lineups are already out. It's a 4-3-3 formation, and this is a game which we'll be looking at as well. Regarding the odds, quite tight game. So most of the bookies are expecting a tight affair here, maybe a 1-1, 1-0, 2-0 game. It will be very tight as well, as Arsenal are looking to stay unbeaten versus Chelsea Women. So we'll be looking at that game, and in the preview I'll be sharing the results with you guys after this game as well. So this has been actually the international break roundup, and let's look at some of the transfer news. I know it's April Fool's Day, 1st of April, but of course there are going to be some rumors as well here and there. And the first rumor I've seen, we have been linked to Adagula. Adagula, the Real Madrid number 10, is actually being linked with a move to Arsenal, but the price tag is 100 million euros. So 20-year-old Adagula, wonder kid, fantastic baller, in a team full of superstars, Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo. So maybe he's looking for some more game time, and maybe he's looking to join Arsenal. Who knows? Since Arsenal are actually preparing for attacking reinforcements in the summer. There are talks of Trossard leaving, Gabriel Jesus leaving, but these are just rumors for now. So Adagula, let's keep an eye on that. And of course, we are looking at Kvaratskhelia, Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. So we have been linked with some huge names. So we'll keep an eye on that. So Arsenal have entered the race to sign Adagula, Real Madrid wonder kid, who is actually being valued at around 70 million pounds. And for a 20-year-old to be valued at that price, it means you're a very good footballer. So could this be the future Odegaard? And you can see there are also other big clubs, Chelsea, Liverpool, also looking at Adagula. They look to improve their squads for next season. They want to also be in the title race and improve their squads. So he's been looked at as the heir to Martin Odegaard, who is also a very quality player, fantastic player, but this season the form hasn't really been there. So we are going to keep an eye on these proceedings that goes on. Of course, I would like Adagula to improve the squad, but we also have Eze, we have Havertz, we have Ethan Manel. So we can add quality as well. We need to, in order to win these trophies, we need to have the best players as well. So that was the international break roundup at the Arsenal Pulse. If you are new, subscribe, support this channel, subscribe, share, follow this content, and we are going to be keeping you tabs with the latest news regarding the Gunners. Always like the video, comment down there. I want to hear your opinions. Do you think players will be back in form, or do you think we'll still continue to struggle as we did in the Carabao final? Hopefully not, and hopefully we go now on a run that can enable us to win at least 2 trophies, or even the treble, the 3 trophies that are remaining. So this is the Arsenal Pulse. See you in the next one. Peace out. I'll be back for the Southampton versus Arsenal preview, and of course, we're giving all the latest regarding Arsenal Football Club. So stay tuned. Peace out.